Everybody, put your hands together. Coming up next to the stage, one of the last two comics, Reid.
I give it up for Allie. We used to date, and I put her on the catheter play. It's great to be performing here in front of this demon cow. This is like a set for like an alternative play. And look, this thing, is this cardboard? This is like it was on the set of the Rush Hour 2 movie. Or any fucking cop movie. There's always a barrel of some bullshit. Is this flammable? My name is Reid, and all my girls are literate. I've never had a girl say, "I can't read." That's not a rape joke. I like my name because when I was younger, kids used to pick on me. They would say stuff like, "Oh, did your mom name you Reid because you know how to read?" And I'd be like, "Yep." I came out with a copy of A Catcher in the Rye, like, "Well, they're all phonies. Where's John Lennon?" Like, no, Mom didn't name me Reid because I could read now. Did your mom name you Richard because, oh, I'm sorry, your name's not Richard? You just look like a dick to me, that's all. I just look like a dick. Literary jokes, right? Jokes about books. Don't let those jokes about books fool you. I dropped out of college twice. College isn't for everyone, guys. College isn't for someone who wants to sit around all day and smoke weed while they work on the mixtape. If you want to do that, maybe take a year. But I came back home and I started going to online classes. I'm now attending Google University. I take African Kings and Queens with Professor Bing. I take the Harlem Renaissance with Professor Waikai Padea. And I take Japanese businesswomen with Professor Red Tube. They're always there for me, late night, early morning. I was counting on a better response from my porn fans in the house. Y'all just silently nodded. They silently nodded in approval, and we all made eye contact at once. But you're just afraid to laugh. It's okay. There are girls here. They're broads. Broads is my favorite term for girls. All right, never mind. That's not what we're talking about. What are you guys drinking? Yell it out at me. What you order? Nothing? Drink, motherfucker. That's how this show works. Y'all want us to come back here? We only come back here if y'all drink. Do you understand that? You drinking waters. Someone correct that. If you're driving, you know, split one with me. But I drink a lot, but I don't really have to. My dad was an alcoholic. My dad drank so much that I blow .07 when I'm sober. My dad drinks so much, my first word was slurred. My dad drinks so much that my mom's baby shower was a kegger. They're divorced now, they figured it out. I'm saying you gotta be careful what substances you abuse, especially if you're trying to have kids. You know, you don't want to have a weed baby that comes out and the doctor slaps on the butt and it starts giggling. Or you don't want a coke baby that comes out and rips his own umbilical cord. And starts crying and crying about plans it has for the future. Then at 4 o'clock in the morning, this baby is just freestyle crying, and none of it rhymes. I had a friend that used to do Viagra. They used to shoot it up under their toenails or in their eyelids as to be undetected. And I bet their kid's gonna grow up to be a real stiff. Yeah, there's usually a band here when I tell that joke. You wanna hear another hacky joke from the 1940s? How many gay people does it take to screw in a light bulb? There's not enough room in a light bulb. I hate myself for doing that. Did y'all let someone paint over this? It seems like someone did a nice painting of the San Antonio skyline and y'all let like 4 Puerto Ricans come in here. Do this weird Power Ranger metaphor of death. What are these, sticks? Are these burning fags? Don't say "aw." Fags is a pile of sticks. I'm not a nice, what's happening over there? Y'all, nigga, I'm paranoid. Don't be, no sudden movements during my set. I don't know if he made an announcement. But I just got out of jail. No. Oh, the light's here. Am I in my light? I know I'm dark. Not too dark. I'm the darkest one here. Have you ever noticed that, are you guys fans of hip hop? Have you ever noticed that white people can never do the Rick Ross ad lib? Oh. You guys can't do it, I'm sorry. It sounds like barking. You can do it, you can try, but it's like, because that noise comes from years and years of oppression. You know what I mean? That's that we are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Been out here in this field for so long. All of us know it. Love is a cotton field. Oh. What? Huh? Uh-huh. Give it up for him for getting it. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was Pat Benatar. And that's 2 things to let you know. The fact that this isn't, the fact that I know Pat Benatar and the fact that I think this is how you pick cotton. I'm sure there's more to it than this, but I just want you to know, like, honestly, how separated from this oppression I speak of. Years ago. I'm like an 8th white, so I have facial hair. I'm spitting knowledge. Y'all don't appreciate it. What was I talking about? I was talking about alcohol. It's hard not to drink because it's everywhere. I worked at a grocery store and there are all these wine names. They're called like Middle Sister and Twisted Sister. And I'm like, is that what we do now? We name alcohol after the psychological problems that cause the alcoholism? Hey bartender, let me get a lonely bastard. Huh? Oh, you're all out? That's fine. I'll just have a touchy uncle. Neat. Oh, what's that? You're out of cranberries? Yeah, you can't have a touchy uncle without cranberries. I'll just have I'm sorry, sir, you've been doing a great job at the company. We're going to have to go in a different direction. Oh, what's that? You don't have any laid-offs? God damn, what the fuck y'all have? I'll just have your card's been declined. Give me one of those. I also like the marijuanas. You guys aren't feeling that much, so I'm going to talk about some new shit. Have you ever flushed a half a kilo of cocaine down the toilet and thought to yourself, man, I hope this wakes up my goldfish? I don't know if you guys are fans of goldfish or cocaine. Goldfish is actually a code name I use for cocaine. And I used to call my goldfish cocaine. Thanks, cameraman. I actually think my goldfish became a kingpin because one day an alligator climbed through my drain and tried to steal my DVD player. All right, I lost you guys with this imaginary folklore bullshit. You guys are like, all right, alligators, nigga, shut up. talk about weed or something. I think we'll always remember President Barack Obama, right? I'm from North Carolina, and sometimes I wish Obama would come to our state and give us a public service announcement. All they have to say is, North Carolina. Come on. Come on and stand up. Take your shirt off. Swish it around your head. and spin it like a helicopter. I'm the first to represent North Carolina. Guess what? What? It's been work. I'm a superstar. Bought me a big old car. 4.6 in the club. Black 50 bar with a front and a back. Got a trunk in the middle. Make you want to say, Make you want to say, But it ain't about that. And whenever tragedy happens in like other countries, our president's the first one to speak on it, right? But like other countries don't give a shit about what we go through, you know what I mean? France never released a statement like, oh no, we are so outraged about the Starbucks cups. But every time some tragedy happens in other countries, you know, we feel the need to say something. Like when the Paris thing happened, Obama was like, our hearts go out to the people of Paris. All of America is praying for France. Last time I checked, we had niggas in Paris. I think I'll always remember Obama for being the most gangster of the presidents. Early on in his years, he killed Osama bin Laden. Then later on in his years, he proved that he was more gangster when he killed Justice Scalia. That's one you sip on. But I don't know. It might be too soon to tell that joke. But I mean, like quail hunting is like an assassination type hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like Dick Cheney shot a motherfucker doing what? Hunting. If you ever get like a level of, you know, success, if I ever get a level of success, I'm gonna keep my same nigga hobbies. Like freestyle in the backseat of cars, or like fireworks for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't get assassinated like that, but quail hunting, that's how you go. I want to get assassinated for something I believe in, as opposed to like, say there's an earthquake, and you like the world splits open and you just fall through the crack. That's a whack way to die. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather die for something I believe in. And like I'm deadly afraid of dying alone. Not like alone, like by myself, because we all go out like that. But I'm afraid of dying and like I get found after 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I start to smell. I don't want to be the dude that starts to smell. If I'm ever like in a situation like that, like I know I'm lonely as shit and I'm sick or some shit, and I'm in like an apartment and I have a neighbor, every day at like 11 o'clock, I'm just gonna. So they know if a day goes by and they don't hear that noise, they better come check on my ass. What if I don't even have a house? I'm just like some like homeless person on the street. I die and no one's like, you know, obituary, no friends or family to call it. Like, you want to figure out who this guy is? And they're like, this dude smells like shit. I'm not touching him. You figure it out. This dude's got a syringe needle hanging out of his arm. It's not even a syringe needle. It's like a Pre-Sun straw. If he had any friends and family, he pissed them off long ago. Just don't want that to be me. I'm deadly afraid of cops as well. Every time I see a cop on the street, I feel like that's a shark and I'm just a lonely goldfish. I don't know if the shark is hungry or not, but I'm still scared. I still put the weed up my ass. Because cops aren't like the friendly Finding Nemo sharks. They're finding Negro sharks. You never see a group of cops sitting around talking about niggas are friends, not felons. And I hate like there's a stigma or not stigma, but people want to associate cops with heroes. I'm sorry there are cops here. I'm not really sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. But cops, like, have you heard the story where like someone will get caught with weed and they're like, hey, I used to be like you. I'm going to let you go. You know, nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to give you my card. And if you need anything, come call me. You know, get your life together. Has anybody heard these stories? Me neither. A white girl told me that. But cops aren't heroes, you know what I'm saying? Like, Spider-Man is a hero. Do you think Spider-Man would break into your house and bust your ass for smoking weed? It's like, he just webs you up, and he's like, yo, Spider-Man, what's up, man? I was just sitting here watching your documentary. It's the third installment of your life story. Andrew Garfield, nigga. He's like, I used to be like you. You think you could be Spider-Man to smoke the reefers? I'm gonna take all this weed from you. You're gonna thank me for this later. Songs would change. Be like, fuck Spider-Man coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got it bad because I'm brown. I'll leave you with this because you're great. They always say the Cha-Cha Slide, Casper Slide Part 2, but where's Part 1 or Part 3? It goes like this. This is something fun. The Miranda Slide Part 1, featuring the boys in blue. And this time, we're gonna get arrested. Arrested. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Put them up. Let me see your hands. All right, now, we're gonna start with the basic questions. Where you coming from? Where you going? Let me see your ID. Read slowly. Hands where I can see. I'm gonna go check you out. Sit on the curb. Now it's time to get frisky. Right hand on the wall. Left hand on the wall. Spread your legs. Any drugs in possession? Anything like a weapon? Freeze! Stay still while I pat you down. Turn around. Now let's say he's resistant. Get your nightstick. Hit him once. 2 times, y'all. Now the tase. Tase him 1 time. 2 times, 2 times. Empty the clip. Bop, 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 bop. Reload, reload. Reload, reload. Bop, 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 bop. Get your story straight. He had a gun. He was reaching for my gun. He smokes weed. He's a thug. Sprinkle some crack. Thank you all. My name is Reid.